We're Alan and Sadge, and we live full-time in our converted van, Apollo. After staying in one place for 3 months due to a coronavirus lockdown, we are finally free to travel. We are currently exploring the best of the UK and can't wait for international travel to start again. This week on Running Off Grid.
I'm ready to hit the NC500. Going off grid. Morning everyone, just packing up, top the water tank up, we're ready to hit the NC500. We're going off grid. We've heard so much about the NC500, really mixed stuff. Some people are saying it's going to be incredibly busy, like too busy to enjoy, you'll have an awful time, you shouldn't have gone, you should just drive down the centre of Scotland or somewhere else, somewhere more remote. Other people have said the NC500 is a once in a lifetime opportunity, you've got to do it, it's absolutely incredible. So you know what, we thought we'd just come up, see for ourselves, show you guys what it's like. If it's too hectic, we'll go somewhere else. If it's not, we'll have an amazing time. Last stop before we hit the NC500, Co-op. Get some grub for the road.
The NC500, which is a little bit bumpy. We're just heading down Loch Carron. Not looking too busy so far, but we have seen quite a few motorhomes, so we'll see. We always try and use guidebooks when we're travelling, just because we feel like you get so much more out of it. So we're currently driving along here, and then we'll be going up to the Applecross. Cool, the roads on the NC500 are interesting though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a wee bit bumpy and a wee bit narrow.
And really potholy.
Very similar to the Isle of Skye, it has to be said.
We've just got on the road to Applecross. Applecross, mouth of the Cross Arm, is a large mountainous peninsula between Loch Carron and Loch Torridon, composed of the Torridon sandstone. I think it's notoriously narrow and not meant for learner drivers or caravans, apparently. It's meant to be beautiful, so I'm quite excited to drive it, and we're going to stop off and have some lunch. Applecross has the Pass of the Cattle, which reaches a maximum height of 262 metres. Takes a very steep and windy route from Loch Carron. Oh, it looks like he's going to run on the road. Ah, careful! Oh, that was amazing. That's another one.
Three.
There's 3 of them. Reverse.
I haven't done a lot of reversing.
Doing a great job, babe. Great job. How are you finding driving on these insanely narrow roads?
It's quite tricky actually.
So we've just pulled over for some lunch at a Viewpoint, and it says on a clear day there are panoramic views across the inner sound to Rassay, that island we saw on the boat trip, the Cullen on Skye, and to the Western Isles. And apparently there's a track that leads up to the radio mast, but I don't know if we'll look at that. But I think we should make some lunch and go and look at it.
Right then, whilst we're here, let's have a little look at this view spot, shall we?
I'm going to do that thing where I don't look.
Not until you get there, so you don't spoil the beauty.
In St. Petersburg, the church has spilt blood, I was like, look down, look down, look down. And at the last minute I looked up and it was a moon. So I can recognise Skye before we even start. Of the NC500 involves pulling over and waiting for cars to go past. Now we're following the coastal route all the way around. We're not seeing very many places to park, are we?
No, not as many as the Isle of Skye, for example. That felt very easy to stop and pull over somewhere.
Just read in the guidebook that there's some really nice beaches along the NC500. I'm so excited, I love the beach. Hopefully we'll find one soon. Is there a cow up there?
Yeah.
Is that a real cow?
Yeah.
It's like a weird statue. So the mountain range we're just coming up here is called the Torridon Mountains. Mountains rising dramatically from sea level to over 1,000 metres. They loom majestically over Upper Loch Torridon and the little village of Torridon and all those other Scottish words I can't pronounce. On to Shieldaig. That's probably wrong as well. A lot of bikers on the NC500, they love it. I'll wave at them. Yeah, I've got a wave there. I've got a wave there. Yes. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Driven into the UK's first ever nature reserve, and there's a really nice woodland walk which we're going to do. I think it's only a mile, but you can apparently see otters. That'll be well exciting. And this mountain appears to be like a rose gold grey colour. I've never seen a mountain that colour before in my life. Why is it rose gold?
Is that it?
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's the woodland nature, that's the temperate rainforest.
That's good.
Temperate rainforest. So we found the Woodland Trail car park for the temperate rainforest, where the flora and fauna are adapted to the cool, wet climate. Right, I need to keep a lookout for otters. I want to see an otter.
There.
That's not an otter, that's a rock.
No. It doesn't look very ottery.
It is. It said in the PDF pamphlet that you might see an otter. No otters.
No otters at all. Not even any water for the otters. I mean, unless they live in trees.
The land otter.
The land otter, yeah. So what do you think of the first day on the NC500?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Really stunning.
Yeah. It's beautiful. How do you think it is in terms of busyness?
Quite busy.
It is quite busy, isn't it? It'd be really interesting to see how easy it is to find a parking space tonight.
Yeah. We're going to go to the beach, see if we can find somewhere to park. We'll see. Back on the road with some lovely views of the sea. Trying to get to this beach, but of all the parking spots that we see, there's just like loads of motorhomes backing in. So I think because it's nearly 6 o'clock, everyone's kind of, oh, maybe here. This one doesn't have 1,000 motorhomes in it. It has a matey on a bicycle. Yeah, I think if we can make this work.
The only thing is whether it's too slopey.
Yeah, so the camber is absolutely the wrong way.
Right.
So, go the other way.
Yeah.
Or would you go that side?
You don't want to be on the roadside though, do you? But yeah, the camber is
Shockingly the wrong way.
right. Let's carry on.
I cannot be doing with my head lower than my feet. Head navigator here has decided to go off-piste, sack off Park for night and go to what the guidebook says is one of the best beaches on the whole of the route. It's not specifically on the NC500, it's just a little offshoot, and I'm just really hoping that the bay will open up to a parking spot. Let's see. So we found it, and we found a car park, and there's no overnight sign, and I'm disappointed.
It's right next to a little campground, so.
Yeah.
But there is a number on the campground, so maybe it's free.
Maybe.
And you just call and be like, I'd like to camp there.
Hello, can I park on your campground?
Yeah, could be.
Okay. Well, what did you think? Check out the beach, and then we did see a little place before on the way, didn't we?
My main concern is how I can get Doritos and salsa in me, like, quite quickly.
Why don't we take Doritos and salsa on this lovely little path
And eat them on the beach.
and eat them on the beach?
Oh,
Yeah?
yeah.
What do you think about this spot?
I think it's alright. Straight bit of road.
Yep.
The camber's right.
Yep.
The view's nice.
Yep. Not on a corner.
What are you doing there, love?
I'm doing my physio exercises, which is plank.
Just trying to get pumped.
Yeah, I'm trying to get hedge.
Go on, son.
Hedge. The floor really needs sweeping out.
Don't ruin the illusion. Sexy van lifer. Right then, what are we doing today, love?
Well, I'm doing my physio stretches because I have to, because I've been told by the NHS.
Yeah.
And then you want to see a castle, don't you?
Yeah.
And you don't mind if it's ruins.
No, I think castles are ruined.
Okay.
It's just how castles are.
And then I reckon we could get chips on the beach.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Beach though, do you think?
I don't know.
That means finding chips, finding a beach. What
Finding good weather.
about, can we focus on the chips
Yeah, let's focus on the chips.
and then add a beach in if we can?
Yeah.
Right. Shall we go?
Yeah, I'm cold, let's go.
Just as we were driving past, we spotted this sign for a gorge. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut and have an explore. Six people maximum. How many are on there? 4.
2.5. I don't think babies count.
Wow, they're people, babe. So, you kind of do count. It's a bit wobbly. The old bridge.
How you doing?
All right.
Do you love heights?
Yeah, I love heights. What are you talking about?
Free parking with a Tesco and laundry. What more do you want?
Another quick stop for us, and it's Ullapool. Still hoping to find those chips. Join us next week as our journey continues across the NC500. If you've enjoyed this week's video, give us a thumbs up and drop us a comment. Dankeschön.
Yes, I!